Welcome everyone to the Road to Grand Champion series, the long-awaited series I might add, where we'll be helping you guys get out of the rank you're currently stuck at, but don't worry, you won't be doing this alone because we have a guest. This is Wiseman Aldous,
and just like you guys, he also wants to rank up, so
we're going to be taking him and you guys out of the ranks you're currently stuck at, up to Grand Champion 1. And with that being said, this is Wiseman Aldous' journey to Grand Champion.
Alright, what's going on, y'all, and welcome back to the Road to Grand Champion series. This is episode number 34. I apologize for the lack of an upload. With my current schedule, it's been hard to maintain my live streams and my upload schedule, but I am trying my best to get these episodes out for you guys as best I can. Now, in the last episode, I do remember we found ourselves in a bit of an awkward spot, seeing as we are in Champ, which is the league rank just beneath Grand Champ, just beneath the rank that I am, which kind of puts us in the spot where we're not sure how hard we can and cannot try in this rank. So in this episode, I'm going to be kind of testing the waters to see what is and isn't acceptable, so that way I'm not downplaying too much to the point to where it's costing us the game, and I'm not upplaying too much to where I'm just playing smurfing and defeating the purpose of the series. But with that being said, we left off the last episode at 1104 MMR at Champion 1 Division 2. So hopefully we can push up closer to Champ 2. Champ 2 I believe is 1195. So we are a good distance away from Champ 2, but hopefully we can push up close to Champ 2 this episode. And we're going to go ahead and dive right into game number 1 and see how game number 1 goes this episode. Alright, so we're in game number 1. We have Pill on our team and we're against Lopez and RPM. RPM seems to be GC 1 and 4, so we'll see how this goes. Gonna grab some boosts here, grab some pads, kind of stay here. They're not doing much. Try to be in the way here. They end up just tossing the ball to me. Gonna try to cut it mid, try to cut it bottom corner if we can. Not quite in. Gotta go back here. Gonna try to go wide around teammate because the ball's going at the corner. Shouldn't be much of a threat for him. Nice, good touch. We'll try to grab the corner boost since he has full. He pinch it away. We'll try to stay here to add pressure. Be here, take the corner. He bangs it away straight to our teammate. Nice. He hits it right back to us. We're gonna keep it close here. Try to go around this guy. Over middle, try to get a bump if we can. Not quite. Teammate's in a really bad spot here. He's really far away. So that is a really bad spot to be in. Luckily, they didn't get a good shot. So it honestly worked out for us. Being that far away from the ball is usually never good. Let's see what he does here. Kind of see what they can and can't do. Okay, just a shot on net. A pretty hard one. We'll jump up for this. Try to take a basic shot. Not quite in. Use our wave dashes here. Trying to get some speed around the field here. Grab the corner boost. Gonna move up here. See what teammate does here. He whips that. We're last back, so we have to buy time for him. I'll hit it into corner. Gonna try to hit it out. Alright, we can keep it close. 1v1. Check out 1v1 here. Put it far side. Nice, get saved from them. Gonna try to get behind teammate if we can. Grab the mid boost. See if he gets the pass to us. He actually does. He didn't have more momentum there, so I was expecting him to lose that 50. He cut us off, so we'll let him go. Gonna go wide here. Let him get his clear across. Gonna go around him. Here we are. See what he does. See what he does. He's awkward. We'll go here. Not the best clear, but it gets around one. Try to hit it middle. We missed it. It's fine. Try to get behind teammate here. Decent touch. Might be over him. Nice. We'll just grab this mid boost. Stay in the play. Nice. They get a flick. Not the best flick. Not the best shot either. Nice. Teammate got a clear. That should be a goal if he's quick enough to pop it high. Not quite. Try to go for this here. Try to get a touch over this guy. Try to grab the corner boost if we can. Nice. Fake high here. Turn and instantly shoot this. We should probably shoot that high, but we didn't quite get the high shot. Teammate should have a free ball if he's fast enough. Not the best touch from him. Try to turn back here because he can shoot this. As you can see, he's going for a shot. It's in the corner though. Not much of a threat. We'll take this. We'll pop this. Go for an air dribble. See how they react to it. Nice. So they're not. Oh. Hit teammate there. Gonna go here. It seems like they're fairly composed when people are in the air. Nice, good bump. How to shoot this? Nice. They seem fairly composed when players are in the air. I didn't go for the best air dribble. It was honestly really bad. I just wanted to see how they can defend against it. Not trying to go for things perfectly still. Just trying to see how these players in Champ 1 kind of react to different mechanics that players do. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys in Champ 1 can go for air dribbles. If not, I recommend learning how to do basic air dribbles, grounded air dribbles, wall to air dribbles, ceiling shots, double tap, simple mechanics like those. Well, they're not exactly simple, but still they're simple compared to a lot of the other advanced mechanics. Ground air dribble can help a bit. Go for a 50. He ends up missing the 50 and his teammate's awkward, so we get them getting a free shot. Alright, so I'm not sure what this guy was expecting, but I went for a 50 here. He didn't touch it, so we both just end up whipping, and it ended up working out for us. We ended up getting the win here. So he ended up insta leaving. We get 9 MMR, so we should move to 11-13, I believe, if I know how to do math. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on to game number 2. Alright, so we're in game number 2 here, and we have Cherzillo on our team. We're against Vinnick and Yede, I'm pretty sure. Gonna go for a kickoff here, see how this goes. Nice, good kickoff in our favor. We'll pop this here to ourselves. Jump up for a ground air dribble, see how they react to it. Try to take a 50 if we can. Get a bump, should be free for teammate if he shoots this. Nice, good shot. Nice. As you can see, with ground air dribbles, you can do quite a bit. If there's 2 opponents in net, sometimes taking a 50 or prioritizing hitting it high over them is a lot better than trying to score it, because there's no way you're going to be able to score that with 2 opponents in net unless they just both completely whiff the ball. So most times I recommend just allowing them to take a 50 and then dunking them afterward. Alright, take the more useful option as opposed to just trying to make a solo play that you're not going to score. That's a big problem at this rank, especially at C3. A lot of players like to try to do everything themselves, forgetting the fact that they have a teammate. Nice, in touch from them. He doesn't have control of this, so we can try to hit it over him. Not the best, so we'll try to grab his boost. He got the boost. Can we grab the mid in time? We can. Try to get behind teammate. He can hit it to us if he wants to. Nice. We get it back. Touch over here. Touch to the side. Jump onto the wall. Be close. I'll flick it to the side. Teammate should be there. He ended up missing, but it's fine. We got this mid boost. It's all good. No need to apologize. Happens. He's in a 1v1. He's really far, though. That's a really, really big issue here. Players seem to be really far. You can take it. Nice. Going for his play. Should bounce off the wall. Not going to push up here because you can bang it. Anytime they can bang it, you want a fake challenge instead of pushing up, unless you have a clear beat. Here we are. We don't want to push up here. And try to keep it close. Keep it in our corner here. We don't have much boost, so you might have to take a 50. Not the best. Our teammate is low on boost as well. Decent touch. This guy might have a shot. Not the best shot. We'll try to get a clear to the side to the boost so we can grab boost. He ends up missing. Teammate has to get a hard clear here. We're going to fake high, go low. Wait here. Try to get a catch. Teammate wanted to go, but that's fine. Gonna try to fake here. Keep it close. Nice. Hit it to the corner. Teammate got the boost though, so we'll try to let him go for us. We got to try to cover this guy's shot. It's way off. See, so the shots aren't exactly all that threatening yet. They can hit the ball really hard, but it doesn't seem like it's always on target. Try to keep this close here. Roll it to the sidewall. We might get challenged, but that's fine. Try to cover this here. Cover his shot. Gonna try to stay here. Take a catch. Put it far side if we can. We end up missing again. Gonna turn. Stay close here. Fake. There we are. Hitting it to the corner. Gonna be here. Got the corner boost. Should go straight to teammate if he's ready. He wasn't, and he ended up getting doubled on. I don't think he was expecting that, but you can see that he was still boosting. So he definitely still had this touch. Or he wasn't boosting, he just side flipped. Okay. I guess I can see that, but you want to try to cut that ball off before he gets middle. Alright, a lot of times you don't want to allow them to even get middle. You want to cut that off as soon as possible. So if you're sitting in net, you want to cut that off as soon as possible. We've been speaking about that from the very, very lower ranks, and I've been speaking about that for a reason, because at these ranks, you're going to need that, right? You're going to want to shut down opponent's attack as soon as possible. Alright, teammate wasn't expecting that. We'll go again. There we are. Teammate end up getting a really, really bad touch. We have to cover far side here. Try to get a touch that goes into our corner. Try to grab this boost. Oh, he wasn't out there. I thought he was. That's what I mean. I don't exactly know how these players position, so I'm trying to figure out how they play. Alright. I'll try to get a hard clear here, see how they react to it. Not the best touch at waterfall. Nice, decent save. We'll grab the corner. Move behind teammate here. See what he does. They don't get the best touch we can go here because he doesn't have control. Gonna try to get a hit over to teammate. If he's ready, he's not. He could have grabbed boost and then turned. We're gonna grab this here. It's a shot on target. We can get the save though. Try to go back. Yede ends up missing. I'll stay close here. He ends up beating us. Teammate is on the side of us, but he should be able to make it back. Nice. We'll grab this corner boost. Kind of move behind him. See what he does here. This guy goes over him. We end up getting 50, but we end up getting the save as well. Try to go quick here. See what happens. I just in their net. Alright, so I think they end up own goaling. And they make some really interesting plays at this rank. Not exactly sure what's happening. Okay, he had no boost, and he tried to clear it back to his teammate. It was a misread on his teammate's part. He didn't pay attention to the fact that his teammate didn't have boost. Try to wait here. Not in the best of position, but we can try to wait as long as possible before clearing those. Just so we don't end up clearing it to the opponent. Alright, so you want to have to sit on the wall for a little bit, that's fine. Before clearing that, wait for a double. Teammate didn't get the double. Well, let's just go into our corner, right? No need to panic here. We'll just take it across. Alright, go down here, save our boost. Roll this up the wall. Teammate should be there. For a nice. This guy jumping for no reason. There's no threat going into his corner. Nice, good shot from teammate there. The finish. As you can see, he was jumping for no reason. The ball is going into the corner. No reason for you to cover that. It's not threatening. He jumped up for it, passed it straight to our teammate, and we got a free goal. There we are. For a kickoff. Not the greatest kickoff. That's fine. End up getting a touch. See what he wants to do here. Nice get. Is that just in? Almost. Fake here. Try to hit it around this guy. Still fake. I don't have much boost. Try to cover the shot. Hit it to corner. Try to cover the bounce as well. Can't quite cover it, but it should be fine here. Just bump them. Nice. GG's. So that is going to conclude game number 2. We gained 10 MMR, so we move up to 1123. So we are moving up closer and closer to C2. But we're going to go ahead and move on into game number 3 and see how game number 3 goes here. Alright, so we're in game number 3 here, and we have Tank on our team, and we're against Lion King and Hokagu. See how this game goes here. We're going to cheat up. Start the game off. Chasing kickoff from teammate there. We'll try to shoot this early. Nice. Perfect kickoff from teammate there. We ended up getting a really good goal because of it. We got a soft touch to keep it close. We didn't want to bang it right away because there was a guy back on the corner boost. If we would have banged it, he would have got a free ball, and it would have been easier for him to save. So we kept it close, got closer to the net, then shot it. Remember what I said, getting closer to the net before shooting is a lot more dangerous than just shooting it from really far away. Yeah, I'll try to cover the net here, try to stay behind this ball. We try to pop this, right bump to the ceiling, and we'll go to the ceiling then. Save our flip, try to flick it over him, not quite. Gotta wait on bounce. We can try to shoot this, he's not fast enough. He was a little bit awkward. So, as you can see here, pay attention to Lion King. He doesn't have boost, we didn't know that, but he was turned backward for a bit. So I decided it was worth the risk to try to shoot that, as opposed to just allowing him to turn around and then waiting for a save. Just gonna try some teammate there. Try to go for this. Don't want to do too much, try to take a 50. Nice. Gotta go back here. Gotta grab the corner, let teammate make his play, let Hokagu go for his play. Nice. Try to clear this up to teammate if we can. Not the best clear. Try to go for another touch though. Nice. We'll grab the corner boost here as well. Let Tank go. Failed wave dash. Let's see what our teammate wants to do. Not the greatest touch. Actually, it goes right to the opponent, but he ends up covering up for it and getting another touch. Not the best touch from them. Nice, he cuts it, but it's in our corner, so we're fine. Teammate should have a free ball. He's quick. It's fine. He cleared it to the other corner, so it's not a threat. And they cleared back to the other corner, so again, it's still not a threat. So they're just hitting it back and forth into the corners, which is perfectly fine for us. They can hit it back and forth as much as they want. As long as it's not going on our net, we're fine. Thought we got this mid boost here. It's back to us. Probably got a touch to the side here, no need to panic. Remember, try to keep control whenever you can. Especially if there's no one threatening you. Teammate might have this. Nice, but it's to the side. Luckily, the opponent's going back and not waiting for a shot. We'll move behind teammate here, not too close. Let him do his thing. Not the best touch. We might have to play defense here. Hokagu's not in net. We'll try to take a shot. Not the best shot. Teammate gets to pop over them. We'll grab the mid boost so Hokagu can't. He ends up grabbing it. We'll grab the corner. We'll go early here. Get a shot towards the net. It's high. We can try to follow this up though. Nice. So you can insta challenge any bad touch they get, right? If they can't follow it up, as I said before, you can challenge them. If you're quick enough, you can beat them to the ball. It doesn't matter what touch it is. If they can't follow it up right away, you can challenge, as long as you're quick enough. If you're not quick enough, you have to wait. We're gonna wait here. There you are. Teammate didn't go for kickoff and he's not playing anymore, so I'm not sure what that's about. But we might get another goal here. Nice. So we're not sure what happened. The controller probably disconnected or something, but it's fine. There we are. And that's a forfeit. So we do end up getting 9 MMR here. We move up to 1132, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we do move up to 1132. Tank wants to party up with us. I guess since that game was so short, we'll run one more. We'll run with Tank. Alright, so we're in game number 4. And as I said before, when ranking up or when doing solo queue, always take your party ups. If you get a good teammate, party up. In this case, just showcasing it. No need to really do much. Tank, of course, isn't the greatest teammate in terms of like what I'm used to playing with, but it's to show you that like if you do get a teammate that you have good chemistry with, always take your chances on partying up with them instead of just trying to solo queue. Unless you just want to solo queue, you can, but if you want to rank up, taking your party ups is definitely a smart move. Try to take a shot here. Not the best. We end up spinning out somehow. I think we got bumped. Try to get back to help Tank here. He's really far, so he might get air dribbled on here. Nice, get touched there. We'll try to go early. Nice, should bounce middle. Not quite. We'll try to hit it down to him. Not the best. Nice. He ended up getting it though. Really hard angle to score, but he got it in the end. Really good shot from him. Move up here. Nice, bounce off the sidewall. We tried to get a redirect there, but we didn't have much boost. See here, see what they do. End up getting a pop. Not the best pop. We can challenge. Try to pop it high here. Try to cover the next shot as well. It's fine. It wasn't on target. There we are. Let teammate go. Not the best first touch. It goes over to Jedi. And let Tank go here. See what he does. Nice. Go on the bounce. Get a touch up. Try to get it towards the net as well. Nice, good save from Klutzy. See what Klutzy does here. Decent flick attempt. Nice. Klutzy might be a little bit higher than C1, if I'm guessing. Let's see. Yeah, his teammate's double committing. But you got a flick that he could follow up immediately. So he might be a bit higher. Let's see. Try to grab his mid boost. Let our teammate go here. And they're fumbling over each other. Teammates should just get a touch that we can follow up. Nice. A touch towards the net. Get a shot. There we go. Took our time there. Just get a touch that we can follow up. He was there, but we just shot it over him. Nice. Gonna cheat up here. Not the best touch. Try to cover the net here. Nice. There goes the Jedi though. I don't think he gets this angle. Yeah, I didn't think so. Nice. Good touch from teammate. Should be free. Gonna wave dash here because we don't have boosts. Nice. Like I said, use your wave dashes in every situation that you possibly can get. Wave dashes are going to be very, very useful. You can wave dash almost in every situation to get around the field. So I'll take a shot instantly here. Yeah, so Klutzy went for boost. He tried to pick the kickoff, but after playing some 1v1, you start to realize what they're doing, and you start to just be able to take a shot here. A lot of freestylers do that kickoff as well, so very, very predictable playstyle. Alright, so that is going to conclude game number 4 and the final game of the episode. This has been episode number 34, if I'm not mistaken, of the Road to Grand Champion series. We are making our way up the champion rank and closer to Champion 2 and to that Grand Champion rank as well. So you guys let me know down in the comments down below if you feel like this is about the skill level I should be playing at C1. It seems to be working pretty well. I haven't had anyone complain about me smurfing as of yet, although I feel like I'm doing a bit much. It shouldn't be to the extent to where they cannot defend against me. The players still are making some pretty decent saves. It was really just me punishing them for things that they weren't doing and keeping the ball close and taking shots from closer to the net as well. So nothing too complicated. If you guys want me to make a how-to mechanics video for champ players, let me know down in the comments down below as well, seeing as there are some advanced mechanics that you guys should be learning around this rank, especially now in this era of Rocket League where mechanics are kind of being practiced at every rank and not just the higher ones. So basic air dribbles, wall to air dribbles, ground to air dribbles, and even things like ceiling shots and double taps will help you out a lot in champ. So if you guys can work on those will take you very, very far. I know I did a couple of pre-flips here and there. As I said, those were just me reacting to what the setup that I got called for. If the setup was a lot better, I wouldn't have needed to pre-flip at all. But I ended up going for them, and if that was a bit much, I'll try my best not to go for pre-flips. But with that being said, if you guys like the video, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments down below if you feel like I'm doing too much or if I'm doing too little. But as I said, I think I'm doing fairly well. I'm still trying to find the right balance, trying not to do too much while also trying not to underplay, right? So with that being said, that is going to conclude this episode, and that is it from me. Peace.